And we're about to find out what Reef Fertilizer is all about. Joining us right now, we say hello to the brothers Drouin. First of all, Joey's with us. Hi, Joey. Nice to see you. And Mike as well. Who's older? Who's older? You're older? Yep. Okay. So, does that mean you have more say in things?
Not in. We're about 50-50 on this, but generally, yes. Yeah, in household stuff and home stuff, yes.
Fair enough. Joey, tell us about this. Obviously, 2018 was a big year. Now we're into 2019 when it comes to cannabis. Mm-hmm. So what is your product all about?
So ultimately, we wanted to create a streamlined fertilizer product for both beginner growers and intermediate growers, so that they could easily grow cannabis both at home.
Okay, so what is the story here, Mike? I mean, how did you come to this realization that this was needed, this was necessary?
Well, a few years ago, I decided that I wanted to kind of learn about growing cannabis. And when you go to the stores, there's all these different products to buy, all these different types of fertilizers. And to even get started, you're buying 12 different things. So I thought if you could just break it down into really what you needed, mm-hmm. then it would be a lot easier for people to get in and start learning how to grow cannabis.
Try to make it simple.
Exactly.
Okay, so Joey, how long has this been around for? Is it
we started in January 2017.
2017, yeah.
And then we started really ramping up on legalization day, actually.
I can imagine. So it started in 2017, but the real...
Yeah.
When things became legal, then things got real.
That was more us trying to sort of perfect our blends and practicing growing at home and sort of perfecting our product.
So explain to us then, Joey, how the product works exactly.
So what Reefertilizer is a simple three-step program to help people grow at home. We have a start formulation, which helps with strong root growth. Then our grow formulation helps create a strong stalk for the plant. And then finally, we increase the calcium and magnesium during our bloom phase, and that allows for big, beautiful buds to grow.
Mm-hmm. Did it take a long time, Mike, for you to perfect this? Like a few trial and errors?
It took a little bit of trial and error, of course, everything does, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so what about consumers that are just starting, Joey, or thinking about starting to grow their own cannabis?
It was really important for us when we started our company to really create a community around growing cannabis. So if they visit our website at reeffertilizer.ca, there's a lot of information on our blog as well as our grow guide that we have available that helps people from at the beginning to get them started.
Okay, so you brought a few bags here of Reef Fertilizer. Would you like to explain what you brought?
So basically, this is our start formulation right here. It's a mix of mycorrhizae and humates. Mm-hmm. Then we have our grow formulation, which has a high nitrogen content, which allows for the strong root growth. And then finally, we have the bloom formulation, which allows for the growth of flowers and buds.
Okay. Is it hard to grow your own cannabis?
Not at all. Not at all.
No?
And this kind of makes it a lot simpler because it's a powdered fertilizer. So simple. All you have to do is mix it like you're mixing Kool-Aid or any kind of powder into water. You just shake it up, mix it with your water, and feed your plants. And they have all the nutrients they need to grow big and strong.
So would you say that it would grow quickly? Because you're using a fertilizer?
Well, for example, let's say you were to grow a tomato or anything outdoors and you didn't put anything on it, you might get small tomatoes. This will help you get a big, robust plant.
Okay, can I ask then, Joey, does it make the product better?
Yes, it makes the product better.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
It does make the product better. We did a lot of testing up at the cottage, and every time we did testing, it got better and better.
Yeah, but you only did the testing after everything was legal.
We were very surprised that our dad allowed us to grow up at the cottage.
He's a good dad, I guess, right? All right, so what about price difference between growing it yourself or getting it in one of these stores?
Well, they say that if you were to grow outdoors, the price is about $1 per gram, whereas when you go to the store, it's usually about $10 to $15 a gram. Okay. So growing it yourself in your own backyard, you'd save a substantial amount of money.
Okay. Can I ask you about the reaction so far to this? I mean, has there been any opposition, or is everybody just real happy that you've come along and just you've come up with a product that helps?
We've seen a real change in how people are talking about cannabis, especially over the last 3 to 4 months. When we first approached our parents to test our product at the cottage, we were kind of fearful, but our dad was very proud of us, and he was like, grow as much pot as you want.
Like you didn't want to be grounded kind of thing?
Yeah, we were still kind of as if we were kids trying to sneak away at the cottage to do our little hobby.
How long does a bag last, Mike?
It would last for about two grows, about 4 plants each.
Okay. And do you offer larger bags, or does it just come in this size at this point?
Right now, we only offer the one size bag because we're really aiming towards just the micro grower, just the person growing on their own. Okay. But in the future, we might be doing larger bags for people that want to do larger grows, like medical growers and
Okay, so Joey, this is only sold online at this point.
Yes, online, and then we have a few websites that do other cannabis-related products that have our product as well.
But I mean, it's pretty popular because you're selling overseas and everything, correct?
Yeah, we've sold as far as Japan and as in Brazil as well.
Okay. And are there legalities when it comes to overseas? Because maybe it's not always legal. In certain spots?
Not. We haven't had any issues yet.
No. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good. Let's keep it that way, right? And I understand as well that over $75 free shipping.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
purchase over $75 worth. Reef Fertilizer. Joey and Mike, thank you very much for being here today. And of course, if you want more details, reeffertilizer.ca. That's the website to go to. Fun times at the cottage, I can only imagine. Much more daytime coming up in moments. My name is Dylan Black, and this is Rogers TV.